at center ice. It's a line of Rope Hintz in between Denis Gurianov and Wyatt Johnston starting for the Stars. The puck is dropped and we are underway from American Airlines Center. Career in Denver before his exit and then watched him win the Stanley Cup. Here the other way, it's Jake Middleton and a chance save. Hudobin. Rebound lingered for a moment. Grabbed by Patan on the wing. Schuster the outlet and stepping up is Rosberg on Cramarosa, and then that brings together behind the play. Hintz got dumped. Baddock and Rosberg are fighting. Baddock's a big boy and he is throwing bombs. They continue to just unload right hands.
Yeah, he's a big, rugged, tough 6'3" lad and involved.
Action picking up. The shot on Hintz leads to the fisticuffs. Sorted out when we come back. Scoreless in the first. Five-minute major to go along with the fighting, and when we get word of what the penalties were, we'll sort them all out for you. Here's a quick shot. Save made by Volstad. The rebound in tight as well, and Stars got a couple of good looks early on the major power play. Lundqvist keeps it in. He gets hit by Shaw. Loose puck is settled down and cleared all the way by Cramarosa. Here's shorthanded. Shaw, shot save, rebound, score! And it's Rossi. Short-handed goal for the Wild, and they strike first just over 9 minutes in.
And Stankoven, who was covering at a point, drops back, doesn't recognize that they've got numbers breaking out of their zone short-handed, and with that couldn't catch up to the eventual goal scorer. Able to get the shot on net. It's a rather nectarous rebound off the right pad of Hudobin, and
Volstad turned that one aside. He remains perfect as Dallas is flirting with double-digit shots. Wyatt Johnston. Now Lundqvist with a shot. Save, rebound, and sprawling Volstad was faced the wrong way. Shot somehow stayed out.
Having a guffaw on the bench, and they're down 1-0 and shorthanded again. The ref.
Stars shorthanded. Here they will bring it forward. In front, a chance, score!
Take more penalties. Ben in the box for that cross check on Chafee earlier. The Stars spring a 3-on-2. This is such bright puck movement. Heiskanen and Peterson on the setup side of things, and tied to Landry, it does the right thing. And I don't know that Ty had his best performance, and he wasn't alone in that opener here against the St. Louis Blues. And he went hard to the net, got rewarded. Not much of a chance for Volstad on that one.
5-on-3 power play here for the Wild. Sneaking in, getting a shot away. Hudobin with the save, and then in front, there's a shot scored by Zuccarello from a very sharp angle. And the 5-on-3, too much to overcome.
Watch the Wild drop two forwards below the icing line. They get all three defenders in front of the net looking behind the net, and then it's a scramble. Once they can set people up in front, Hudobin gets spun out of position, and from a rather severe angle, Zuccarello is able to twist it 5-hole on Harley.
Back in there for the second this time around is Pete DeBoer, expecting him to go the entire way. Blumel with a shot and a glove save by Volstad. Thought for a moment about dropping it, and Brodin faked the shot, sent it low, looking for a tip from Jost that went wide.
They've slid a couple of rested players on the ice here. Now Stars need a clear or a stop.
In front, just rolled away, and then a shot, score! Jonas Brodin. The defenseman snuck low against the first even-strength goal of the game, and the Wild extend their lead.
Lundqvist to Hintz going the other direction, and then once they got on their back heel in their own zone, they could never get things stopped up. The Wild went with that three-high situation for a while, where they have a a defenseman, an extra forward, along with the two defensemen up top. And then I think you just had exhausted players. They could never get things stopped up. A defenseman creeps down in Brodin.
Brodin's got one of the three for Minnesota. He took the stick of Faksa with him as he plowed into the offensive zone. Shot left side, a shot, score! Hudobin was out to play the shot. It was a wide open net.
Well, this one was not pretty whatsoever, as the Wild turned things back against the grain after the Stars got it out of their own zone and got a change in, and they never got themselves set. It was pretty obvious Hudobin couldn't find the puck initially when it was on the stick of Shaw through the myriad of bodies in front of him, and a yawning cage.
He's got the puck here. Half the ice in front of him as he hits the red line. Nice move by Pavelski. Ben with it. Shot, save, Wallstedt, rebound loose. Trying to stuff it in was Hintz. And Wallstedt got back. Lundqvist over to Johnston, looking for Stankoven. It got through to Gurianov. Right back to Johnston. Pressured by Rossi. Lundqvist, a shot, score!
Was the man in front of the net that at least occupied some of the attention. I don't think he ever got his stick on it. His bump back to the blue line, little half slapper, and you could hear it clank in as it was perfectly placed. Tough spot for netminders. Just over the pad, under the blocker.
The competition kick in when you're there, you're the Stars, you're down by 3, you get that goal, crowd's into it a bit, and all of a sudden you feel like there's a hockey game you can get back into here.
The location comes into play too.
Schuster scores. Maybe redirected by Steele as he was skating in front.
Yeah, another segment where they couldn't get clean out of their own zone and up the ice, and this is simplistic. It's a deft tip by Steele in front, but you know, you usually ask your defenders to get underneath the stick like that, and I don't think Miro's happy with himself.
Stankoven was talking about his experience last year. He was in training camp, watched a preseason game, did not play one. He said it was cool just to watch, cooler to play. He said, I'd love to get a goal. Stankoven, final seconds. Rosberg, who's made some headlines in the game, is shot up high. Stankoven, one more attempt, will be blocked. The horn sounds. 33 saves from Jesper Wallstedt.